Hi Leo, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of September 2023. I hope all is well in your Leo world. We are going to begin by pulling from this money and career oracle deck, and then we'll pull some tarot just to keep it simplistic. But I did get the message before beginning your reading of it's yours for the taking. So I really feel it's a month for you where you're stepping into it and continuing through with multiple chances to achieve, to gain levels of abundance. And I really feel like one of which that's very much in your vision and huge part of your motivation is financial rewards, wanting to see a savings increase, wanting to have that ability to spend even frivolously, if I can even say it, when you so choose. But Spirit's saying buckle down and don't overspend. Even though I feel like you'll save money either way, try to treat yourself here and there, but don't overdo it. Because there's a sense of you being drawn to this reading. You've maybe overdone it a bit in that department recently. Coming out to begin is seal, business contract, documents, gift of money. I'm really being drawn to the business part of this card, the word business and gifts of money. Interesting because it only says gift, but I said multiple gifts. It feels like it's a month where there's money being gifted to you. Say you work a commission or a tip-based job, or it could be an hourly or a salary-based job or running your business. There's extra money coming in, right? They tip you more, you get more commission than expected, you get a bonus, you get a raise, something of the sort. There's a sense of things just working out for you. You might get extra money in your account somehow, say it's a return or a deposit you were expecting or didn't remember, but it feels like Spirit's saying the universe, Spirit is working to your advantage, in your favor, so you can fulfill a financial goal moving forward, so you can achieve a change if that's on your mind, in your vision, or you can just have that comfort for yourself moving forward, and potentially for your loved ones. But there's a feeling of you, I'm getting from the seal aspect of this card, your lips are sealed about a change you desire, about something you're wishing to accomplish. Could be an amount of money or a couple that you receive and you are keeping that to yourself. Okay. But I really feel like you are staying put throughout the month. Okay. Now I do get a sense that you are migrating, you're moving around, getting things accomplished. You could be balancing up multiple obligations, career opportunities, right? I wouldn't be surprised if, like myself, and I'm a Leo sun if you're new to the channel, you run a business and you work a day-to-day job, and it just can feel like a lot at times, but if anybody can handle it, it's you. And you asked for this, and that's why, part of the reason why you're reaping so many rewards throughout the month, and how gratifying that truly feels through it all. There's a sense of you being grateful for all these opportunities, but Spirit's saying don't overdo it. There are times when you get caught up in the moment, the excitement of certain conversations at work, or just being very wrapped up in the passion of running your business. And you just might begin to, even if you weren't, to overdo it energy-wise. Don't over-exude. Just kind of try to coast through the month, do what you got to do. Doesn't mean don't enjoy yourself, but find that balance and don't deplete yourself, especially given I feel like you have a lot going on. We need to be strategic in that sense. But look at this Tower card. This is a positive Tower card in this deck, but also I feel like you could be desiring and manifesting, working towards an actual Tower card from the tarot deck moment, where you desire something to come to an end and something better, more advantageous, desirable for you to begin. But your earning power is part of your month, and you're building a business. Whether you've been building it for a while or not, or you're thinking about doing so, or you could be in the beginning stages, a lot of which drawn to the reading are meant to be an entrepreneur. And this month reminds you of just that. Doesn't mean there aren't other ways passively or even day-to-day job-wise where you should be earning your money. But it just feels like you're being reminded of that for some. Now, if you work one if not multiple jobs and you're not an entrepreneur and you don't desire to be, you're not meant to be, that's okay as well. Everybody has their own destiny, what they're meant to be successful at. But it feels like, again, your earning power, your ability to make the best out of even, I want to say, slow times at work, or certain imperfections, and still able to make money. Spirit in the universe has something to do with that, but your ability, experience, knowledge your likability, your way about you, all playing into your ability to make your money, right? And it's not that you're being selfish, but you're looking out for yourself. You will help other people when need be through your business, through your job, you name it, maybe with financial questions, but you're just kind of putting yourself first in a lot of ways, and this is benefiting you potentially when it comes to self-care, but making your money, succeeding through your career and getting to a destination for some, or just to achieve what you're meant to. Sound decision. You're being reminded the selection of a job and or a living situation was a sound decision, even though for some it's not meant to go the distance, but it may go far enough to until the time comes for something else to pop into your situation for you to achieve the acquiring of just that. Anyways, but I just feel like that for some you're dealing with the instability of a situation. I'm seeing unstable position here, given like a work situation, I mean, where the amount of money you can make, how busy it is fluctuates, or how its run is just changing up and down and all around. It could be in regards to the mood and everything like that, the energy, and it feels like you are the grounded one, okay, or at least for the most part, you're doing your best. But this being a very positive card, the Hand card, talking about manifesting money, reaching goals, and financial assistance. Absolutely beautiful. Some of which onto the reading might be thinking about reaching out to a business or something of the sort for financial assistance, like a loan or financial advisor. And Spirit saying, if you're intuitively feeling this, then go for it, but make sure you're trusting your intuition. But that's not for everybody. I feel like either way, being drawn to the reading, you are manifesting money like a boss, like a master. All right, and this is coming through very strongly. Not surprised as a Leo. Not the first reading where that's come through, but it feels like you just have the ability throughout the month of September to desire more success through your job so you can make more money, or desire more savings increase, and then watch yourself gain an opportunity or two, or several, to make that happen. Say it's customers, clientele, more opportunities through your job, an extra shift or two. You know what I'm saying? Spirit's not saying that money's going to fall into your lap throughout the month. I mean, maybe in small ways that are due back to you, but it feels like if you desire to and are manifesting through it to have more money, it's going to be a chance, if not multiple, to make more money. All right. So you're manifesting your way to that money entering your situation. All right. They're saying being in the palm of your hands. But yeah, hands-on work. You could be finding your hands are very efficient and part of your work in one, if not multiple ways. But it feels like you're hands-on throughout the month, managing your money efficiently, putting money aside, thinking about how to do that more efficiently moving forward, thinking about where your money's meant to be distributed to account-wise and expense-wise, investment-wise down the line. And so I feel like this will help you strategically figure out how much to save and how to, when it comes to little decisions, where your money goes, what to buy, what not to buy throughout the month in general. Does that make sense? I know this is a lot, but bear with me. The messages are just coming through. That's key wording for some. But I feel like you are hands-on when it comes to work, regardless of what you do for work. Could be in regards to, getting a new position for some, but more likely I feel like running your business, working a job, if not multiple, you are hands-on, you're taking initiative, you're doing what you have to do, and this is paying off big time. People are noticing this. People are noticing you in general. Even if you don't think so, they are. And Spirit's saying this is going to gain you more opportunities, maybe towards the end of September, because of that, but if not in October, and potentially moving forward. But it feels like you're being viewed in a very responsible, mature, successful, smart light, okay? Your knowledge coming into play. Somebody who will just get the job done, basically, but help getting a job. I feel like some of which need a position, and Spirit saying you will gain assistance, push in the right direction, and potentially that approval, that welcoming handshake throughout the month. Let's move on to the tarot. We did basically half the reading with just those 3 cards. A little can go a long way is what I'm hearing. Take that as a financial message, but it could be more in regards to your work. Could be in regards to less is more when you're wording things. That's impossible for me with these readings, but you get the point. Choose strategically what to share at work and or at home with those, even if you think you can trust them or know you can. It's maybe not the reasoning behind what they're saying. Okay, I feel like that was a message, but I feel like everything that you're thinking about saying or could be said doesn't need to be. Take everything with a grain of salt. I'm also hearing some kidding around. It could be at work, at home, you name it. You may need this to kind of loosen up a little bit at certain points. Now we have several on the board, feeling like, again, you have a lot going on, but the 4 of Wands at the bottom, talking about how things are truly falling into place for you. Things are leaving you throughout the month, progression-wise, growth-wise. Money coming in again, different levels of abundance moving to prosperity, leaving you with reasons to celebrate, feeling like you are thinking about traditions, your routines, the way some things run, rules and regulations, how things are followed and not followed, applied and not applied, right? Stuff like that coming into play, but you absolutely have reasons to celebrate. The 3 of Swords talking about how there may be certain emotions floating around in a situation at work, at home, you name it. It could be where you're spending money. Do notice when it's not your emotions, but I'm also getting a need to heal from your work, from what you've been through, even certain hardships. And so this will help you produce better quality work, make the best out of certain annoyances or difficulties, overcome certain obstacles once again, but to just heal because you owe it to yourself. Finding that balance. We know you will probably overwork yourself in certain ways throughout the month, but when you can have the space to rest, do it. It's gonna benefit you greatly. All right, we need you to glow through all of the hard work and feel your best. The Fool card. When you know you need to do something, just do it, because you're going to be very on point with how you're feeling, not how you're picking up on other people's emotions, but you're going to be quite on point in how you feel intuitively throughout this month. So just do it, okay? And then people will just see that you got the job done right, or it will benefit you greatly moving forward, or both. The Fool card, you desire a leap of faith, my friend. There's a sense of you in a light and likable way, a successful way, kind of leaping through the month and in trying to enjoy yourself and having this spotlight on you and enjoying, I want to say, the sunlight of your success. Interesting, because we do have the Sun card back there. Certain points you may not be ultra happy, but you are still the sun either way. People might try to cheer you up, and it's this kind of vibe where they don't need to. It's like you're not necessarily going through it or even moody. It's just you're not trying not to over exude, or you're just not feeling smiley. Spirit's saying we might push you to remember that enjoying yourself without over exuding is key for some of your success, or just making the best until the best, or just making the best. Starting from scratch or starting from the beginning is definitely coming to mind for you. However that applies to your situation. Yeah, you want to give birth to something new. This could be within an existing situation, say expansion, new promotion, something of the sort, new department. But I do sense that you are being viewed as somebody with caring nature, somebody who gets the job done once again, a fruitful vibe about you. People are wondering how you made so much throughout that day or that week, how you're handling something so well. I'm Leo. I mean, come on. People just kind of are very much drawn to your vibe, your energy, your ability even. And I wouldn't be surprised if there are questions asked to you for the better and for the worse, left and right throughout the month, authority figures, coworkers, customers, clientele, viewers, stuff like that. Desired questions, ones that aren't desired, where you may need to help other people potentially. Other people looking for clarity. The Ace of Swords talking about how, okay, I'm also getting from this, taking care of yourself is of true importance. and you needing to take care of business, take care and water what's of importance for you, for your future and for your bank account, your savings, or just for, cash, to make sure that things work in your favor moving forward. Okay, what you water, very Seven of Pentacles vibe, will prosper for you. Now, hearing the fruits of your labor, you're going to gain clarity throughout the month in regards to potentially a specific amount you're meant to save up, how you're going to make that happen, where your money is going to be coming from moving forward, the future of a specific business and or job, what your future looks like within that specific company for some. But I feel like, again, there's this sort of conquering vibe about you where it's like, I can do this, right? I feel like for a lot, you were stepping into September already feeling that way, but it feels like you are just feeling confident that you're going to achieve what you're meant to. Again, that ability to not only manifest money, but to manifest change and success. And again, different levels of abundance and prosperity for yourself, regardless. And so sometimes you need to stop and ask yourself, do I still want this? Do I want this or this or this? Having choices, options is also coming through. Potentially gaining more information on a potential option or two, and this adjusting your choice towards something else, or seeing that one or two options potentially could be very much beneficial for you, right for you. However that looks for you. I feel like you're thinking about where you're living, where you could be living. The Nine of Pentacles also talking about how you're just truly independent. Now, you could be working for people or a company. You could find yourself not feeling truly independent, but then Spirit saying you're giving off that energy regardless, where you do what you do and you do it well. You kind of just simply do it Leo's way. At times, little details about how you go about things may frustrate or annoy or not satisfy an authority figure or someone else. But Spirit is saying that you will do it your way either way, and it's going to be successful and prevail all the meanwhile. So just keep that in mind. But it's talking about how you have a very poised, confident vibe and energy about you. And this is coming into play when you're at work and or at home. Your independence to go for more. And I really feel like you just simply know what you're doing. Your connection to nature, and I want to say the night sky will also come into play. I feel like you're not going to enjoy your migration to and from work if that's applicable to your situation, but it feels quite temporary. Whether you'll be getting a new mode of transportation or a new route will come into play, or that job is temporary. You know what I'm saying? Somehow I don't feel like that's meant to last forever. The Two of Wands coming into play for the last card on the board, because I feel like this is a month for you, Leo, where you can't help but think about what you don't have, right? Yes, you're very much grateful for the abundance, for what's adding up, for what's working in your favor, but what you don't have is on your mind. And Spirit's saying, yeah, we are part of the reason why this is coming to be, because we're reminding you through social media, the internet, otherwise, shows, other occurrences, the imperfections, that you want something else, right? A new job, a new living situation, a new car. It could be a multitude of things, right? Or it could be literally anything for you tying into your money and career. But at the end of the day, overly focusing on it too much, crossing over that line is going to maybe frustrate you or take away from that gratitude for what's at hand. But allow for the messages of importance to remind you that this is what's meant for you. This is what you're meant for. All right. Keep your eye on the prize, but also try to balance that out with, again, that gratitude and that feeling of, worth and value for what's at hand. Beautiful. I also feel like it's a month where you're being reminded your Leo world is in your hands. Your money and career situation is more in your control than it feels at times. And you are also finding that your worth and value in one, if not multiple situations is absolutely part of your week. Okay, interesting, your month. But it may just be 1 week out of the month it's very much highlighted for some reason. But let's pull one or two more before we wrap this up. It just feels like a very, very productive, successful month for you where you're learning more about money for you, your situation in that sense, what you went through, what you're about to go through, what you want, how that's going to look for you. The clouds are clearing, my friend. There's a sense of you going from the Page of Swords, rewinding back to the King of Swords now, and that's setting you up for success moving forward with whatever you desire to continue and or begin. But you will need to have patience, my friend, with whoever you are connecting with, okay? But with certain job factors, maybe money factors for some, when it comes to running your business. I know how that's going to work for me, but it's a very intuitive month for you, all right? Where you're finding yourself being viewed as a pillar and maybe viewing yourself as well as a pillar of success and knowledge, experience, and confidence, courage, all the meanwhile. That was a lot. Key wording. But I feel like it's a month where you need to tap into, utilize wholeheartedly your intuition to make small choices when it comes to your money and career, large choices. And this will honestly prepare you for what lies ahead. And I feel like, again, this is a month where you are seeing your ability to earn, to manifest success, money, other levels of, again, abundance and prosperity. And I feel like you're backed up by the universe, by spirit, by your intuition. And things throughout the month of September, and even more so moving forward, are simply going to work out in your Leo favor. Absolutely amazing. So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, Leo, and I'll definitely see you next time.